O'Neil cottage here. Got the name, I think, when Dr Seymour was here, didn't it?
Well, it probably would be under that name.
Yeah.
It was originally the O'Donnells lived in it.
Yeah.
Lewis O'Donnell and all the family were reared there.
He'd be Jim O'Donnell's father now, was it?
That's right.
Yeah, and Jim was here for a while too, wasn't he?
Well, Jim was gone out, one of the first of them gone out of it. He built a new house down there.
Yeah. And after then came, was it vacant for a few years then?
It was vacant for a short time, and then there was another man named O'Donnell, and he was a brother of Pat O'Donnell's from
Valentine,
yes.
Yeah. And then Dr Seymour, was it?
Seymour and the wife were there then for a few years. They didn't wait too long.
Yeah. And after that came Joe
Lenahan then took it over, bought it then.
Yeah.
And he has it sold now again to this man McLaughlin. I don't know what his first name is.
Oh yeah. He's a salesman for Ross Gray.
That's right. And he's originated from Clona.
Yeah. O'Neil Cottage.
Yeah.
That there was a picture of Dorothy Z. Seymour. She was the wife of Dr. Seymour. And Joe was telling me back there that he thought he was a professor of some type. He was also a sports writer, I think. Maybe he had a doctorate in something or another. And she was also a writer of books. She was a former teacher, currently working as editorial specialist in linguistics for an educational publisher. And she favoured speaking the child's native dialect and been taught that when he came to school. She was interested in the reading end of it. Should a teacher encourage black English in the classroom or try to change it? That was her theme. The small blacks in America have they speak a different language to a class dialect or an Oxford dialect or indeed the American dialect. And she was thinking that they might learn more easily if that was taught in the classroom. I don't think she got too far with it. But however, she lived here and was the wife of Dr. Seymour. Oh, this little road we're on here came down to the Gallagher house, was it?
Yes, this was the Gallagher private road leading on from the
O'Neil.
On to O'Neil Road, on to the end of the Green Road we called.
Yeah. Which of these houses now the Gallaghers live in?
The two houses belong to Gallaghers. The one on the right was the original old house, like, and the other one was built newer again, but still old, like.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Can you remember the Gallaghers' names that were here?
Oh, I do. Old James Gallagher was the man.
Black suit and a black hat.
Black hat and a black suit. And then there was Ellie, with an old lady with a lame step, and there was Katie Gallagher, two sisters.
Oh yeah. Ellie was the one that built the hall, wasn't it?
Ellie was the one that built the hall, and Ellie was also they were very religious ladies. They used to go to mass every morning.
Oh yeah. Yeah. They went down this little road here over to the church, didn't they?
They did. They always went over to the church. Ellie walked with a very pronounced limp.
Yeah. Do you remember when this estate was divided?
Oh, I do. They had the reserve land as well. The one
near
the River Moy. That was divided a good many years before this was divided.
Yeah.
This was divided in the 60s. This estate here. The other one was divided in the 50s.
Yeah. The
early 50s.
And that hedge down along there, that river runs down there. That's the boundary line between Coneil Moor and Coneil Coron, is it?
It is, yes. That's the boundary there.
Yeah. Goes away down there.
It runs over towards it joins up with the Reserve River over on the other end.
Yeah. So this is where the Gallaghers lived and died.
This is where the Gallaghers lived and died,
yeah.
The old man, there was none of them married.
Yeah.
They were connected with the Gallaghers of Strayed.
Oh, they?
Well, yes, and the Gallaghers and Crosspatrick were
also
indeed connections.
Yeah. There's one of them alive today in Ballina in the convent.
There is. She was matron in the convent for a number of years until she retired. She's still alive in the convent.
Yeah. Now, you were telling me how the Gallaghers came there, or have you heard they came there?
Well, the old man Gallagher, I know, was James's grandfather or his father was supposed to have come from the Crossballina country on that area.
Yeah.
And I don't know the girl's name he married. Was she Timlin, or she was a relation to the father Timlin that was in Coneil at the time, parish priest.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know what his first name was. It was Thomas Timlin or Cinder Records anyway.
Yeah.
And I believe there was 2 girls. I don't know who the other one married.
Yeah. So they came here eventually and left eventually.
They left. Well, I don't know how they got the Recerc land. The Recerc estate was a separate estate than this one. It was
Yeah, they probably bought it.
It was the girls, the 2 sisters that owned the estate around the house here, I think.
Yeah.
But the Recerc one was owned by James Gallagher.
Yeah.
It was him, the owner of that one.
Oh, yeah.
And although he managed the whole estate, like.
Indeed,
Yes.
indeed, yeah. What do you call this little road down here?